Of course, when you're a coach's son, you know every coach. Just when you think you're going to score a lot of runs. Of course, you never score a lot of runs against Memphis. They give up the fewest points of any team in the league. And they... Conley gives it up to Temple for two on the fast break.
An offensive.
Harden gets a double team. Gerald's open. Passed up the first look. Made the second.
But that's his...
Look at all those blue jerseys going to the other side of the court to stay with Harden. Gordon playing, but since they're both on the bench tonight, the Rockets are a little thin. Reset for Green. Harden will bring it up. Anderson will stay on him. Now they pick him up, and he goes across to Gerald. Gerald will fire up again and hit again. He'd have a lot of notches on his gun in the Old West. Three-pointer from the outside by Jim out of Alabama. Daniel House.
Yeah, I think.
Crossover. Harden. Capella. Of your man Gerald Green in the lineup. There he is again. There he hits again. 275 yards.
He hits a one-iron?
Straight. No, it's a three-iron, Bull.
Oh, is that the three-iron you stole from me about 20 years ago?
Hey,
long rebound. James Harden fires it up. Got it. Conley. Looking for Noah down low. The three-pointer goes up and in. Lengthened his game out a little bit. Austin Rivers off the drive, lays it up and in.
That's one of the things that Austin... Jim Foley going to be there tonight?
Oh, of course.
I call them the regular knuckleheads.
Good basket. Still trying to work his way into shape. He went down to the G League a couple of games back. Austin Rivers. Conley puts it up and in.
That's 2 points.
To Wayne Selden to try to stay with him. Brandon Knight to the bucket, and he's fouled.
But he's got to figure out how to play.
He'll have a lot of them, too. Hook shot inside and good.
He's only 19 years old, and he is terrific.
Great shot blocker. Harden with the alley-oop, and Capella does it. Rockets still have a couple fouls to give. Caspi is fouled by Knight.
Maybe more time than Gerald actually needs.
That's a good point you make. Well, that time, Gerald and Garrett Temple, good young man, in his 9th season out of the NBA. First team was the Houston Rockets. Harden puts it up and in. Pro with a three-pointer, so he's also a good three-point shooter.
Oh, what a pass!
Right back to where it started. Offense is okay, but they've really done a job on Memphis. There they are, all around the basketball, and
he does that. He's got 7.
Daniel House with the rainbow. 4 games away from the halfway mark in the NBA. P.J. Tucker and Daniel House goes. Last 5 games to make your point. Tucker shooting just 29%. But he'll heat up again in a minute. Anderson with the slow-mo. 5 years ago. Played his first 4 years with San Antonio, and there's Harden. It always longest streak in NBA history. Steph Curry has done it 9 times. And a three-pointer by Jamichael Harden. Backs up and tries it again. Yes! He does it again! James Harden. Ball's pretty stationary. Anderson will take the three-point shot and hit on three-point shots. Jackson puts it up and gets the roll.
Will end up being one of the all-time best Jacksons.
Anderson from UCLA. Drives to the middle, puts it up, and Rockets have slowed their offense down a little bit. See if Harden picks it up. House will fire a three. Boy, Daniel
assists.
threw that away. Conley with the layup. 5 or 6 nights. Nice pass inside to Temple. What a good shot. And Harden knocks it away from Gasol. Fade away by Gasol. Martin with the back. And they're holding on. Gasol gets it inside, and he almost missed it, but he got it to ride. The Houston Rockets, biggest lead in the game for the Rockets, 24. Harden out to Rivers. 3 rebounds away from a triple-double. To Michael Green. Shoot only 27% behind the three-point line when they come to Houston. And that was a 2 by Gasol. That's amazing. There he goes again. He passes out of it to Daniel House.
What NBA teams play for? Oh, watch out.
A slip on the court, and Caspi at the other. Gets a little wet in there. Harden just keeps stepping.
We can have our diet. Ice cream, pie. Sometimes pie good.
P.J. Tucker back to Gerald Green. That's what you were talking about.
Covered, he seems to make those.
Gerald just tied his season high with his 5th made three-pointer. And Casper. James got bored again. Anderson with the basket. Harden, he's loose. Walks it in, missed it. Capella's right there to clean it up. Conley on the drive all the way to the bucket.
See if Chris Paul can get healthy and get back into the mix.
Anderson hits. On and on. These are numbers, folks, we haven't seen in a long time. Anderson tries to work it in. Noah up and in. To Capella. Garrett Temple is fouled by House. Anderson. Got a lot of time left in this game. The Rockets have to get to work now. Gerald Green. Yep, why not? Wide open.
That's a defensive breakdown.
Look at the double team coming to him now. He's got 3 guys on him in the paint, and he's fouled again. Conley takes it in. Didn't call a lot of that.
No, you wouldn't have got that.
He had to lose an arm. Austin Rivers with a chance to win their 10th home game here in December, or 11th home game. Harden needs 1 more rebound to get a triple-double. They just let...
That's a lot.
You were back in the day, Matt, when they didn't call fouls on three-point shots. Very rarely. Now Conley's just... Gerald Green will fire up a 3, and it was right on target. And a foul is called on Garrett Temple. And then the Nuggets back here, they're on top of the West. And then the Bucks on top of the East.
Become smaller as these other teams are playing more efficient.
Rivers dribbles out of the double team and puts it up just before the... Remember 2 seasons ago, we told you about that earlier.